Microphone check.
Good morning. Oh, sorry, that was loud. Good morning, students. You could say good morning. Ms. Johnson and I were just having a little side conversation, and each cohort of students definitely has like a personality or like just like a different feeling about them. And she leaned over and said, I love this group. She just loves you guys so much. I said, nah, they're all right. I didn't say that. Welcome to our Quarter One Awards Assembly. At this point in the year, we are here to honor our students for going above and beyond in their Quarter One academically, behaviorally, with some special awards and even perfect attendance awards. Just to remind you all, or any new students, to tell you for the first time, our procedures for this awards assembly is that you will, if you're receiving honors or high honors award today, you actually stand up when your name is called, and then we do a round of applause at the very end. You'll get your certificates in your advisory base tomorrow. If you earned a 4.0, that's honors with distinction, you'll come down on the floor to pick up your certificate from us. Same thing for perfect attendance, and of course, the same thing for our very special award winners. So, but we'll also just hold the applause to the very end. So just remember those procedures. Right before break, we had a PEP assembly. This is very different than a PEP assembly. It's a little tamer than that. So let's maintain that respect and sense of decorum for our classmates. At this time, I'd like to introduce, first of all, myself. I'm Mike Fester. I'm the principal at the school. This is Mrs. Johnson, the assistant principal. Gosh, 8th grade is like asleep. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't. The lady who, thank you, the lady who organizes all of this and makes it run so smoothly is Mrs. Bass. She's our student achievement teacher. And then I'm going to go right down the line. We have Miss Villacania, who teaches math. We got Miss Harris, who teaches social studies. Mr. Blakely, somebody said I love you. Mr. Blakely teaches science and social studies. Miss Kane teaches science. Mr. Kabasura is a math teacher for us. We've got Mrs. Harker, teaches language arts. Mr. Javier teaches a little bit of everything. And Miss Ulrich teaches science. We've got Miss Rotler down there. She teaches language arts. And then we have Miss Welton. She teaches language arts and math. And then finally, Mr. Newton teaches social studies. I wanted to thank all of our parents and family members for coming today. This is the tough assembly because it's like smack dab in the middle of the day. The 7th grade students had a little easier. Theirs was first thing in the morning, and 6th grade will be at the end of the day. It takes a lot for you guys to get here. We appreciate you being here, taking time out of your busy day. Just ignore that hum that's coming from behind me. It's just my amazing, effervescent personality that comes out through the microphone. At this time, we're going to have Miss Villacania read the names of our honor roll students.
My list. That one's first, right? Okay, remember to stand and we will hold applause till the end. Ariana Arrojo, Devin Bauman, Blake Bejerano, Connor Bingham, Emma Bluer, Angel Castro, Abigail Celaya, Adam Curry, Jim Darnell, Xander Darris, Nicholas DeFreitas, Scott Earl, Maxwell Ellis, Aubrey Fatovich, Alyssa Frank, Michael Gallegos, Ricardo Garcia, Genevieve Garza, Leslie Hammond, Kesley Harry, Patrick Higgins, Sarah Hoffman, Kyle Olguin, Cody Jenkins, Sierra Johnson, Aiden Johnston, Haley Jones, Xander Jones, Jerry Jordan, Riley Kimbriel, Derek King, Riley Kirk, Gianna Lawley, Alan Leon, Lorenzo Leon, Brooke Leiby, Gregorio Mangawang, Lourdes Mariscal, Savannah Moreau, Sydney McCready, Molly McClone, Matthew McKenzie, Morgan Morong, Gabriela Morrison, Jesus Olivas, Devin Olson, Jordan Peglo, Elizabeth Puente, Gwendolyn Reagan, Alexander Redeker, Jillian Ryberg, Jacob Sager, Nikolai Salmon, Will Sankey, Andrea Serrano, Emma Shockley, Roman Simon, Jace Swap, Alexandria Timpani, Eli Vigoda, Bailey Wadlin, Jack Wernemont, Abigail White, Josiah Yatso. Oh, the names that were just called were for students that were the 8th grade honor roll, GPAs being 3.0 to 3.49. The next ones I'm going to call are high honor roll, and the GPAs for this are 3.5 to 3.9. Again, stand when your name is called, and then we'll hold applause till the end. Rami Abdel Hafez, Gabriela Albaran, Jackson Allen, Justin Amick, Chase Anderson, Zachary Anderson, Julie Archuleta, Emma Benavides, Tavian Biancuzo, Colton Bowen, Chloe Brown, Andrew Bruner, Caden Buck, Carlos Bueras, Isabel Burhans, Marisa Campos, Madeline Carls, Aiden Cochran, Cody Cook, Carissa Cox, Sydney Cox, Cassidy Davidson, Alan del Castillo, Gianna Deshawn, Cesar Diaz, James Diaz, Brian Duprat, Jackson Eichhorn, Dylan Elam, Ryan Elmer, Nathan Espinosa, Chris Fisher, Courtney Fisher, Michaela Flory, Jack Garcia, Amy Garza, Maverick Gilbert, Kayleigh Glass, Madeline Good, Marita Hall, Bailey Hamby, Stephanie Hancock, Bryce Hatton, Abigail Hazlett, Bailey Hazlett, William Henry, Camila Hernandez Lopez, Kennedy Hoffman, Jace Holmes, Brianna Onea, Jacob Howard, Tristan Infante, Kimberly Ito, Caroline Ituarte, Marcus Jacobson, Olivia Janton, Andrew Korth, Lillian Kugler, Dustin Landreville, Robin Lowers, Adriana Leilafu, Ian Lemus, Oscar Leon, Rachel Lewis, Sean Lowry, Ashton Lundgren, Luke Maheda, Natalie Marchese, Owen Mayfield, Joshua McCracken, Peter Meadows, Cameron Mahoki, Victoria Miller, Phoenix Monet, Lanessa Morales, Andrew Mullen, Isaac Narvaez, Cassidy Nelson, Sadie Nuccio, Emmanuel Nunez, DeAndre Oliver, Philip Osborne, Nicholas Pell, Cami Parker, Alyssa Plant, Jill Quilliton, Vanessa Quintana, Leslie Ramos, Emily Reel, Lily Richardson, Kayla Ritchie, Tyler Rippey, Iris Rochelle, Lily Rochelle, Jacob Ryan, Kira Sands, John Scanlon, Michael Scanlon, Madeline Shockmill, Addison Scott, Emily Shelby, Dustin Spalla, Alexa Spalla, Victoria Stabile, Rylan Stefan, Joshua Stout, Emily Tanner, Grace Telsworth, Hannah Tepper, Aiden Vargas, Camila Velasco, Riley Vickery, Allison Wadlinger, Madison Whalen, Zyla Wicks, Charles Wood Parker, Shelby Wraith, Connor Wright, Luke Yaklubov.
Wow. That's remarkable. Congratulations. Thank you very much for all your hard work and effort. That's a ton of high honor roll students. At this time, we're going to call our honors with distinction. Those are students with a GPA of 4.0. That's straight A's in all their classes. When we call your name, please come down to receive your certificate. And Ms. Johnson is going to read these names for us.
Good morning, 8th grade. We'll try again next time. 7th grade was also pretty bad, though. Okay. All right, listen for your name. We'll hold the applause till the end. Olivia Abbott. Elise Alla. Brenna Aspinwall. Kevin Bates. Jacob Benson. Kylie Bowes. JC Bray. Brandon Burton. Riley Bird. Alyssa Calder. Savannah Carranza. Ava Cassidy. Sylvia Kahn. Antonio Coda. Rome Elliott. Madison Escobar. Rogelio Gonzalez. Michael Garcia. Jordan Hall. Robert Harrington. Fred Hebden. Talia Henderson. Drew Hickey. All right. Sophia Howard. Madison Johnson. Josie Lean. Jocelyn Lopez. Regan McFarland. Aiden Meyer. Sorry. Audrey Prow. Sorry, Aiden. Sydney Richens. Jake Riley. Caitlin Todd. Matthew Tricky. Lexi Whitwer. Harley Yingling. All right, big round of applause. Honors with distinction.
And third, and then fourth. Piece of cake. All right, fantastic job by all of our students there. At this time, when I call your name, come on down. These will be the Perfect Attendance Award recipients for this year, for this first quarter. I know, it seems impossible to get perfect attendance, but there's quite a few people that did. Ms. Johnson also got a certificate for perfect attendance first quarter. Justin Amick. Ariana Arajo. Justin, sorry, did you miss that, Justin? Yeah. Julie Archuleta. Brenna Aspinwall. Kevin Bates. Devin Bauman. Emma Benavides. Jacob Benson. Connor Bingham. Colton Bowen. Sky Broderick. Isabel Burhans. Brandon Burton. Students, there should be no talking. My favorite thing, when someone's not here to receive their perfect attendance award. Yes, Riley Bird. It's the little things in life when you're a principal at a ginormous middle school that make you happy. Just like Alyssa Calder. I'm not happy he's not here, you understand. I just love the irony that he was supposed to receive a perfect attendance award today and he's not here. You guys get it? The adults get it. Okay. Marissa Campos. Abigail Salaya. Cody Cook. Antonio Cota. Sydney Cox. Adam Curry. Alan Del Castillo. Jonathan Dorothy. Scott Earl. Rome Elliott. Ryan Elmer. Maverick Gilbert. Amanda Gwynn. Jordan Hall. Marita Hall. Bailey Hamby. Robert Harrington. Kesley Harry. Fred Hebden. Nope. Talia Henderson. Daniel Hernandez. Caroline Ituarte. Marcus Jacobson. Xander Jones. Jerry Jordan. Andrew Korth. Lillian Kugler. Dustin Landreville. Adriana Lelafu. Josie Lean. Jocelyn Lopez. Ashton Lundgren. Luke Maheda. Greg Mangoing. Savannah Moreau. Cassidy Nelson. Emmanuel Nunez. Cami Parker. Owen Peffers. Jill Kiatan. Vanessa Quintana. Leslie Ramos. Lily Richardson. Jenna Ridley. Tyler Rippey. Iris Rochelle. Lily Rochelle. Michael Scanlon. AJ Silva. Alexa Spalla. Emily Tanner. Hannah Tepper. Alexandria Timpani. Matthew Tricky. Joshua Trinder. Aiden Vargas. Jaden Vickery. Oh. Why is he still? Riley Vickery. Lexi Whitwer. Lucas Wolf. Connor Wright. All right, give these folks a huge round of applause. There's a ton of kids out here. All right, thank you guys. Keep it up. All right, as these students make their way back to their seats. We're going to get started on our special awards. Quiet real fast. All right. In about 8 months, we'll be in this room, and you'll walk across the stage up there, and you'll hear every single person in this room will hear their name called as you receive your 8th grade promotion certificate. It seems pretty, I know, it's weird. And then you'll be off to high school. In January, we start the process, you start the process of selecting where you want to go to high school. If for some reason you maybe got honors and you want high honors, or you want that 4.0 and you had the high honors, and now's the time to start working. We're 2 weeks into this second quarter. Luckily in middle school, we reset every quarter, except if you're in algebra or geometry. But we reset every quarter in all of our other classes, so you get a fresh start. So if things weren't quite the way you wanted first quarter, you get a do-over. 4 of those in the course of the year. That doesn't happen in high school. You have semesters in high school. So If you wanted to have perfect attendance or you want that straight A's, if you want those straight A's, now's the time to start working on it because it's not too late. We're only 2 weeks in. All right, at this time, Miss Villacana is going to come up and start with our special awards. When your name is called, come on up, come down on the floor.
Napoleon Hill, the founder of the science of success, once wrote, "One of the most important principles of success is developing the habit of going the extra mile." The student receiving this award has demonstrated this habit in so many ways. I have seen how the student has shown growth across all classes by being on top of all assignments, projects, improvement of all his grades by making sure things are done right and turned in on time. I have also seen him persevere through difficult concepts by always asking as many questions as he possibly can to make sure he understands. This award goes to someone who goes above and beyond what is asked of them. I am proud to present the Extra Mile Award to Cody Jenkins.
This quarter, I have the privilege of awarding the School Spirit Award. When it comes to school spirit here at Old Vale, there is one student whose name immediately pops in my head. The student is actively involved in many things here at school. She is an active web leader, played volleyball in quarter one, has been a member of the archery team for a number of years, is part of FBLA, and is a member of NJHS as well. Quarter one School Spirit Award winner puts her all into every one of these activities, frequently taking leadership roles and volunteering for any duties that are needed. She is a wonderful example of someone who is proud to be part of Old Vale, and she isn't afraid to show it. I am proud to present the Quarter one School Spirit Award to Hannah Tepper.
This next award, when you think of the academic excellence at OVMS, you think of someone who takes charge of their learning in order to continue to improve themselves and takes in all the knowledge that is being offered. They are someone who is able to balance their academic life with extracurricular activities. This student embodies all these things, which is why the red-tailed hawks have chosen them for this award. Aristotle, a Greek philosopher, once said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. This student does just that. They have created habits that allow them to be successful in all that they do. They repeatedly strive to do their best. They always accept new challenges, even if they feel uneasy with the task or feel that they may struggle with it. If this student does struggle, they are always willing to ask questions. Her work ethic is impeccable. She is extremely dedicated to her learning. Even more impressively, she goes above and beyond to help others with their understanding as well. Congratulations, Talia Henderson.
Only those who go the extra mile can find out how far they can go. Indeed, the awardee has gone far above and beyond what is expected of him. This student comes to class each day with a grin, a zeal for learning, and dedication for going beyond ordinary. He has an awesome commitment, which is one of the essential aspects of being self-driven and being able to sustain the motivation within. Awesome students do beyond what is required of them, and are able to be the boundless best they can ever be. Upholding this motivation has enabled him to take the initiative to accomplish all his academic and social responsibilities that made his teachers proud of him in one way or another. He by no means gets embarrassed to ask questions when things are hard to follow through, most especially on complex concepts that need thorough explanation and extended reading. He has been consistent in what he does and ensures that he always put his best foot forward and treat every person and situation the same. He selflessly offers a helping hand to his classmates in many different ways, in a way that he teaches them what he knows in order to become better himself and for others as well. Congratulations, Jacob Howard, for giving off your best.
There is something unique about Old Vale. When you look around our campus, it's pretty easy to see everyday acts of kindness. Students holding doors open for others, teachers going out of their way to help struggling kiddos, web leaders, kindness club members, and others that make an effort every day to be nice to those around them. That is why it is so special to receive the Kindness Award. In a place where kindness is common, it means something to stand out enough that all of the Blackhawk teachers agreed that this student was especially deserving of this award in particular. Every day, this student greets her teachers with a smile and a positive attitude that is contagious. She is more than just friendly or nice. She is endearing and helpful to both her peers and her teachers. It isn't especially easy for middle schoolers to look at the glass as if it is half full, but this student spreads positivity and optimism like it's the cool thing to do. It always says something about a student's true character when they can face adversity and meet others who are unkind or unpleasant individuals and not seem fazed by negativity or, sometimes, the harsh realities of life. On behalf of the Black Hawk team and everyone at the Old Vale campus, we want to say thank you to this recipient for being a genuinely good person and for spreading kindness in the best ways. Congratulations, Emily Chalvet, on receiving this quarter's Kindness Award.
Stephen Curry once said, "Be the best version of yourself in everything that you do." This quote reminds me of a recipient of the ACK Award, a person who takes responsibility for his own actions, able to demonstrate academic integrity and honesty, and communicate in a careful and respectful manner with teachers and peers. This student habitually comes to class prepared, follows directions, and can be counted on to try his best. He is responsible, motivated, and eager to learn. Not only does he put forth his best efforts daily in class, he also sets an example for his peers in terms of his willingness to work with others and to stay on task. He consistently shows kindness to others while demonstrating a positive attitude towards his teachers and peers. Its positive energy and willingness to participate regularly sets him apart from others as a strong example to teachers and students of what it means to be an Old Vale Hawk. Congratulations, DeAndre Marquise Oliver.
Okay, school spirit is at the heart of any school. School spirit helps foster belonging for all students and staff. I'm sorry, I'm reading this as a letter, so I'm reading it to her. You are a perfect example of a student with school spirit, from dressing up during Spirit Week to participating in every skate night. You always have a smile on your face and make the best of every situation. Your type of spirit is contagious and greatly appreciated. I have to say that the best I saw, because she knows that 80s is at my heart, and that's what I always dress up as. Skate night, this one dressed up in her 80s costume, and it was like perfect, right on. So congratulations, Bryce Hatton, for school spirit.
All right. Okay, I have the great honor of giving the Kindness Award for quarter one to a most deserving Red Tail Hawk student. One of my favorite things about teaching in the Vale School District is the kindness that is shown between staff and students, and ultimately the kindness that students show each other inside and outside of the classroom. There are times that people might need a gentle reminder to be kind. However, this student exhibits kindness in all aspects of their life at school. When this student enters my room or I see them around campus, they are consistently representing the best of human beings. I greatly appreciate the consideration they show students who may not be as confident as they are, and the respect they show all adults on our campus. Surprisingly, this student also happens to be a Patriots fan. It is with great pleasure that I give the Kindness Award to Ashton Lundgren.
Vale students learn the ACT statement from the time they enter school. These expressions are reaffirmed until our students graduate from high school. In the Vale schools, we are respectful and trustworthy, care about each other, and take responsibility. The ACT award is given to someone whom personifies these statements. The student whom is receiving the quarter one ACT award takes responsibility daily when she actively participates in her education. This student is beyond trustworthy and caring as she helps those in need without hesitation. She is a role model for her peers and shows respect with action as a web leader. I am pleased to award Emma Benavides with the 8th grade Red Tail Hawks quarter one ACT award.
All right. There are many ways to measure academic success. We can look at grades, effort, persistence, etc. The student receiving the Academic Excellence Award demonstrates all of these attributes and does so with a level of consistency that is truly impressive. The pride that this student takes in their schoolwork is evident in every assignment they turn in. Deadlines are always met, expectations always exceeded. I don't know that this student ever gets work back from me because I always ask to keep it as an example for future students to see. This student sets a positive example for their classmates by showing up each day ready to learn, ready to work, and doing it all in style by proudly rocking her fedora. The student receiving the Academic Excellence Award is Harley Yingling.
All right, let's give these incredible students a round of applause. So much attention. Good job. You guys, good job. All right. 8th grade students, let me have your attention. Thank you. In this first quarter, we saw the first quarter flew by, although it's our longest quarter up until fall break for sure. We had a lot of successes on our campus. Wanted to reiterate some of those for you right now as we work forward in this quarter, where we're going to see a lot of different events with our PTSA or Stuco or Web. We have so many activities always going on campus. In the first quarter, you might remember that a certain volleyball team from Old Vale Middle School won the district championship. Give it up for those ladies on the volleyball court. That was amazing. In flag football, we had a pretty young team, and they just went on to take second place. That's awesome, and played in the championship at Rincon Vista. Give it up to all those boys and girls that played on that team. And then our cross-country teams, young and growing, and they need to grow because most of them are pretty small. And when they get to 8th grade, when they get to your grade, we'll be conquering all. But our 8th grade students that participated in cross-country did an amazing job. So congratulations to cross-country. And the unsung heroes, the students that come out for all of our sports or PEP assemblies, are cheerleaders who totally support all of our activities, whether it's a assembly or a game, and just go out and do their job and cheer for our team in cold and heat. Let's give it up for our cheerleaders. They're amazing. One thing I wanted to say as I send you all, this is a message. This is a message I delivered to you probably last year, but it's really important to remember this, 8th grade students. It's important this year and your last year in middle school to find balance and challenge yourself both academically and with extracurricular activities. To be able to figure out how to do both those things successfully, whether it's a club or a sport or scouts or church youth group or whatever you're involved with away from here, and be successful at school, will pay off mightily in your future in high school. So please, if you haven't started participating in something away from school or after school, figure out something that'll work for you, because to do both really well will be very important in high school. At this time, I want to thank all of our parents and family members again for coming in the middle of your day. All right, give it up for them. And then we want to remind parents, come on down onto the floor and grab your students. Students, if you received a special award and want to take a picture with them, make sure you find your parents. Otherwise, all of our students, please hold off until your teachers dismiss you from the stands. So please stay seated. Students, but parents, you can kind of, or family members kind of stand up. Thank you very much.